Hi, today is Saturday, April 1st. It's the 6th day of the 5th day of Lent. It's still April Fool's Day, and this is a Sweet Speaks. And I will not be making any April Fool's jokes now either. What I'm going to talk about is, 1 week in Sweden, this week. So let's take a short look at some of the things that happened in Sweden for the last week. On Monday, there was a news story about how public transportation services in Helsingborg, in Skåne, this means the southernmost part of Sweden, refuses to accept customers with guide dogs. Could anyone guess what the reason is for that? I mean, I got a pretty good guess. There is one religion that really doesn't like dogs. Guess which one? On Tuesday, there was a story about how a gang rape in Uppsala, north of Stockholm, was filmed and uploaded to Snapchat. Oh, terrible stuff. Disturbing things happening in Sweden. On Wednesday, the big story was how a lecturer at the United Muslims of Sweden, the lecturer is named Muad Samsam, teaches that 12-year-old girls without wheels, without veils, are going to hell. And by the way, this organization is taxpayer funded. On Thursday, a member of parliament for the moderate party, supposedly Sweden's conservative party, supposedly, the member is named Thomas Tobé, shared Angela Merkel on Twitter because she had said, quote, "Freedom is not freedom from something, but freedom to do something." So, Mr. Tobé, you're coming out as a socialist. Yeah, that's the sad state of Swedish politics. Even the so-called conservative ones are socialists. Also on Thursday, a hand grenade was found at the currency exchange office in Malmö. And on Thursday evening, a man was shot in Malmö. On Friday, the Swedish parliament voted against banning owning of hand grenades, which is interesting, because if you want to own a gun in Sweden, that's pretty difficult. But there are no laws about the owning of hand grenades. That's why some criminal gangs in Sweden, instead of guns, they have just went abroad and bought hand grenades and brought them with them into Sweden. When they have been stopped by customs, they have just said it's legal to own a hand grenade, and they haven't been able to confiscate them. And this is what that's about. And on Saturday, that means today, a few hours ago, one person was shot in Uppsala, in the neighborhood of Boländerna. So, that is 1 week in Sweden. The recent week. What could we say about this? Am I painting a picture here with is there a painting on the wall here? I think it is. I think that the reason for the story about the public transportation services, because of course when they asked the authority who is responsible for this, they said that the drivers have to accept any customers. I mean, to get this public transportation, you need to have certain needs. You can't walk properly and so on. But many of the drivers, I actually think most of them are Muslims, and many of them will straight up refuse to have dogs in their cars. I'm not saying all, but I'm saying many. The United Muslims of Sweden, Sveriges Förenade Muslimer, it's not strange that they have lecturers teaching these things, and fine, they could have it, but why on earth should they receive taxpayer money? I just don't get it. I don't think any organizations should be given taxpayer money. Period. Let them fund themselves. And about this Thomas Tobé guy. Yeah, I know about him. We were active in the moderate party at the same time. I have since then left that party. And I guess he's just being politically correct, and he likes Merkel because she opened the borders, and I mean, he still believes in this multiculturalist ideology that is poisoning Sweden. One of the things that are poisoning Sweden. And the hand grenades. Yeah, maybe I should buy a hand grenade and move to Sweden. No, I'm not going to do that, but I mean, how crazy can a country get? And then this shooting earlier tonight in Uppsala. Uppsala and Malmö used to be nice cities, but they're not anymore. Sweden has really changed. And there are lots of things that could be said about what's happening in Sweden, but these are some of the stories from last week, or well, from this week. And there were more stories to choose from, mind you. But I got so many stories, so I had to pick and choose. And this is the first episode of 1 week in Sweden. I expect to make another one next Saturday with what's happened in Sweden, what happens in Sweden next week, or well, from tomorrow and until next Saturday. I will talk about some of these things in a week from now. Maybe I will be able to give you some happier stories than this. We'll see. And that's what I have to say about this right now. I would like to thank the people who are supporting this channel through PayPal, through Patreon, and also through prayers. All of that is greatly appreciated. And if you like this channel, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. Please click the little bell, I think it helps. Please like this video if you like it. Please share this video or any other of my videos on social media, on Facebook and Twitter and whatever. And I really want your help because I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so help me with that, please. And I would also like to encourage you to support this channel. That can be done through PayPal, it can be done through Patreon, and I will include all the necessary information in the information box below. And if I didn't say that already, feel free to comment. This is As Swede Speaks. Have a nice day.